If you want to color grade photos in Lightroom Mobile, the key is to keep it simple, clean, and intentional. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a practical step-by-step workflow that helps you build better-looking edits without getting lost in all the sliders. By the end, you'll know how to fix exposure, shape color, control specific tones, and create that polished cinematic look. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy editing guides. Let's get into it. First, always start with light. This is where you fix the base exposure before doing any creative color work. Open your photo in Lightroom Mobile, then go to the Light panel. Start with exposure to adjust the overall brightness of the image. If your photo looks too dark, raise it slightly. If it's too bright, bring it down. Next, use contrast to control the difference between the light and dark areas. A little contrast can help your image feel more defined, but too much can make it look harsh. After that, move to highlights. This slider is really useful for recovering bright areas, like skies, windows, or lights that feel blown out. Lowering highlights can bring back detail quickly. Then adjust shadows to reveal detail in darker parts of the photo. If your subject is hidden in shadow, lifting shadows can make the image feel more balanced. Finally, use whites and blacks to add punch and depth. Whites affect the brightest parts of the image, while blacks control the darkest tones. Small adjustments here can make a huge difference. Once your exposure looks good, go to color. This is where you set the mood of the photo. Start with temperature. Moving it warmer gives your image more yellow and orange tones, while cooling it down adds blue tones. Warmer edits often feel more inviting, while cooler edits can feel clean, moody, or cinematic. Then use tint to correct any green or magenta color cast. If your image looks a little off, this slider helps bring it back to a natural balance. Next is vibrance and saturation. Vibrance is usually the safer option because it boosts dull colors more gently and protects skin tones better. Saturation increases all colors evenly, so use it carefully. If you push saturation too hard, the image can quickly look unnatural. A good approach is to make small changes and compare before and after as you go. Now let's move to Mix, also called HSL. This is one of the most powerful parts of Lightroom Mobile because it lets you control individual colors. Hue changes the actual color itself. For example, you can shift blue toward teal or move green toward yellow. Saturation controls how strong that specific color appears. Luminance controls how bright or dark that color is. This is especially useful for things like skin, sky, grass, and clothing because you can fine-tune each area separately without affecting the whole photo. For example, if the sky looks too dull, you can raise the blue saturation slightly and lower the luminance to deepen it. If skin looks too orange, you can adjust the orange hue or lower its saturation a bit. If grass looks too neon, reduce green saturation so it feels more natural. This step is where your edit starts to look more professional. After that, go to color grading. This is where you create a more cinematic or stylized look. Shadows let you add color to the darker parts of the image. Midtones influence the overall feel of the photo. Highlights add color to the brighter areas. Then balance decides which color side dominates more, whether it leans toward shadows or highlights. A very common and beautiful look is cool shadows with warm highlights. That combination often creates a soft cinematic contrast that looks great on portraits, street photos, and travel shots. The most important thing here is to keep the effect subtle. Color grading should enhance the photo, not overpower it. A little goes a long way, especially if you want your image to still look natural. Finally, go to effects for the finishing touches. Texture helps bring out fine detail. Clarity adds contrast in the midtones and can make the photo pop, but too much can make skin or soft subjects look rough. Dehaze is useful if your photo has fog, haze, or looks washed out, because it can add depth and richness. Vignette darkens the edges of the image, so your viewer's attention stays on the subject. Use these tools lightly for a clean final polish. A very simple workflow to remember is this: light, then color, then mix, then grading, then effects. If you follow that order, your edits will feel much more controlled and much easier to manage. Start by fixing the image technically, then shape the mood, then fine-tune the colors, and finally add the finishing detail. So that's how to color grade photos in Lightroom Mobile in a simple, practical way. The more you practice these steps, the faster you'll develop your own style and create edits that look consistent and professional. If this video helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more editing tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.